Hello, and welcome back to another weekly podcast from Hanaz Writers. My name is Mohammed, and today's podcast is all about something you can practically feel in the air. June is slipping away, and with it, the first half of the year. Take a breath with me. Inhale, exhale. That was 6 months of living, learning, and let's be honest, sometimes just hanging on by your fingertips. And guess what? We made it. We're officially standing right on the ridge between what was and what could still be. Let's move on to the first segment titled Half Time Huddle. Picture any great sports team heading into the locker room at half time. The scoreboard staring at them. Maybe they're ahead, maybe they're down. Whatever the numbers say, that break is sacred time. A time to reflect on the game plan, celebrate what worked, and fix what didn't. Here is a scenario for yourself. If you kept a New Year's resolution list, pull it out now. Which goals have clear check marks? Which ones are in progress? Maybe messy, maybe glorious. Which goals quietly fell off the radar? No shame. This is not a guilt trip, it's renaissance. The more honest the inventory, the sharper our strategy for the next 6 months. The next section will cover lessons in the review. Reflection isn't about just counting wins and losses, it's about collecting lessons. Ask yourself the following questions. What surprised me? Successes you didn't plan for or clues to hidden strengths. The next question is what stretched me? The hard bits build muscle, mental, emotional, and sometimes maybe even physical. The third question is what drained me? These are red flags for the second half. Protect that energy. Invite a friend into this process. Speaking insights aloud turns vague feelings into concrete data. Our next segment cover designing July to December. Here's where we switch from historian to architect. I encourage everyone to implement the following tricks into their year moving forward. First of which is trim the list. By only keeping the goals that still light you up or genuinely move the needle for your life or work. The next is break them in half. As 6 months feels huge, 12-week sprints feel doable. The third is add accountability. Calendar reminders, a mastermind group, or even a sticky note on the fridge. These are things that could really help you out. Here is a mini challenge too. Before midnight on June the 30th, schedule one 30-minute block in July, dedicated solely to the most important goal on your list. Just one. Momentum breeds momentum. The next section will cover mindset for the second half. Athletes talk about playing to the whistle. In life, our whistle is December the 31st. There's still plenty of time left before we get there. Keep note of the following advice. Consistency over intensity. This is because tiny daily actions beat sporadic heroic efforts. The second is rest is strategy. Burnout sidelines players to protect your own recovery time. The third is celebrate checkpoints. Every month end is a mini trophy, and sometimes even a ceremony, and June has been able to teach us that. I've kept it short and simple, and this is the end of our halftime talk. July is going to be jogging back onto the field very soon, and about to hand us the ball. The question is, are you ready to run with it? If this episode sparks an idea, share it with someone who needs a mid-year boost, and tag Hanaz Writers on social media with the hashtag #SecondHalfStrong. From all of us at Hanaz Writers, I'm Mohammed, here to remind you that the year isn't winding down, it's just gearing up. So let's finish what we started, and make sure you stay motivated, stay mindful, and we'll catch you in July.